fröhlichen guten Moin Moin Kinas. Steeblio ist wieder mal am Start mit einer neuen Folge von Trades of Cold Steel und wir sind zwar noch in Trister, aber wir wollen uns eigentlich gleich aufmachen, um in die North-Ebene Dingsbums zu kommen. Wie heißt das? Journey to a foreign land. Nord. Okay, das heißt einfach Nord. Gegend heißt einfach Nord. Da wo jedenfalls er hierher kommt. Diesmal wieder mein wunderschöner Anfang, aber ja, bevor wir uns dahin aufmachen, erstmal ein bisschen umsehen. Hier ist zum Beispiel hier die beiden schon wieder, wo sie den Liebsten verabschiedet. Hi guys, I can't complain about you having to be at work early today. And if that's the case, then I have to give you 2 morning kisses instead. While we're at it, how about 2 hugs as well? Giggle. You drive a hard bargain. Na, das ist nicht süß. Jedenfalls versuchen wir mal Mitch. Was gibt's, Mitch? Well, you're going to North now. But now I forgot my wish and I was. Be sure to ask the guys there who they think will win the summer races. They know their horses, and I couldn't use the info. I don't think that'd be quite as helpful as you're hoping. None of my people are familiar with Imperial Horse Racing. Schade, das ist was Schönes. Wir können Groundbait machen. Aber ich will das Routenschäbe nicht abgeben. Oh, ich kann Effort machen. Das klingt doch schön. Schon mal jemand hier in der Ebene? In dem Reiter hier. Hier, ich könnte Breath mit dem Sternchen machen. Oder Golden Sphere. Oh ne, die Materie behalte ich mir. Oh, ich hab ja hier. Nun den? Was sagen Sie dazu, dass wir abhauen? Lady? It's as if everyone in the shopping district decided to wake up early today. Perhaps it's a sign that we've got an exciting and fun day ahead of us. I wish you all luck on your field study. Dankeschön. Hat Canis, hast du was Neues? Gaius been acting unusual lately. He got home yesterday and got straight to work on his homework. Normally I practically have to go to war with him to make him do that. Ist doch gut. Ja, nichts Neues für mich, das ist aber nicht nett. Ich kann einfach mal was Neues für mich haben. Was sagen die? Die hier denn? Guten Tag, Sir. My wife gave me a real earful last night, all because I arrived home late too. Doesn't she realize I have a workplace relationship to maintain? Oh, Gordon. Hey, I don't know what I smell, but I know it's delicious. Oh, someone packed you a little lunch, huh? Spill the beans, champ. Did your girlfriend make it for you? That's my man. Nein, das war die Bedienstete, die bei uns arbeitet. Naja, Shopping habe ich eigentlich schon erledigt, deswegen hauen wir mal ab zu Trister. Oder ist unser Boy da, damit wir bauen können? Hey, er ist da, ich kann bauen. Oder auch nicht. Slots habe ich auch nicht, ne? Ne, habe ich nicht genug von denen hier. Oh, ihn kann ich einkaufen. Dann mache ich das auch mal. Guck mal, das ist ein blauer Slot. Gleich mal Effort haben, da ist Tiara drin. Dann kann Tiara hier weg. Was kriegt er denn unterdessen? Der Araber dafür 500 HP. Warum gebe ich ihm nicht das hier? Das ist doch sinnvoll. Aber mir würde das mal erstmal Sinn machen, aber sie hat keinen Spot frei. Es wird schon passen. Oh, den fehlen den CP. Tatsache, den fehlen CP. Gaius auch. Hey Crow. Yo, Gallica, how about taking me for a ride next? I think I can squeeze you in. Of course, Tova and all the lovely ladies who asked me earlier take priority though. Wouldn't accept any less from you. I just got back from a morning ride. You gave me good feedback, Reen. It's all tuned up and smoother than ever. Much appreciated. Haha, I'm glad I could help you out. Riding that thing seems like a great way to clear your head. Riding through the North Highlands on a steel horse like that would be incredible. After everything you've told me, I hope I get a chance to visit. Danke. Besuchen wir noch Tova, einfach weil sie cute ist. Servus, Tova. Your field study today is taking you to Gaius' hometown, right? But isn't that really far away? Indeed, it takes half a day just to reach the station closest to the highlands. We'll be arriving there this evening, and then we'll be traveling even farther from there. We might end up spending the whole day just to transit. Wow, this month's field study is no joke. No, not that actually unusual. Either way, it's pretty exciting. That's the first time you get to go abroad as part of your curriculum. Just be sure to act like a proper Rabonian gentleman should. Understood. Hey, fantastic. Good luck, everyone. Ach, siehst. Die ist doch Zucker. So eigentlich mal was hier für mich. So you're heading to the North Highlands, huh? That will be a doozy of a trip, considering you'll have to travel quite a ways north and then cross the border. Stay safe, guys. Hey, das Schwert ist ja besser. Dann nehmen wir doch mal gleich mit. Die Fiberguards geben schon gut Defense, aber die habe ich letztens erst alle ausgetauscht. Und da geht die ADF ein bisschen runter. Na, wird schon passen. Ich habe Vertrauen. Achso, das ist das Neue, was ich gekauft habe. Good day, lunch lady. Hey, Durham just got a new caretaker, former mate just like me. I thought she's great at cooking too. Well, she thinks she can show me up. She's got another thing coming. Order anything you can, I'll show you just how well you can cook. Tomato sandwich. Und Holdus. Der Kochenrezept, eigentlich für mich. Hey Luigi, was geht? Ach ne, Ramsey. The people of North supposedly make some very distinctive cuisine. I wanted to study it myself at one point, but I couldn't get my hands on the right ingredient. Just this once, I wish I could go with you. Ramsey, wir können dich mitnehmen. Keiner von uns kann kochen. Also, abgesehen von Emma vielleicht. Jetzt ist die Frage, kann ich mein neues Schwert basteln? Ne, das ist... Oh doch! Rogato! Yeah! Well then, wir haben genug rumgetrödelt. Gehen wir zur Trainstation. Oh, Katze. I feel like I've seen this cat around a lot lately. Did it come to see us off? There's something very don't get ahead of yourself about that expression. What is it, Reen? This is hardly the time to be playing with cats. Let's get ready and head to the station. Right. Oh. Macht sich bestimmt Sorgen. Die hat irgendwas mit der Katze zu tun. Aber ja, wollen wir mal. Wir haben einen langen Trip vor uns. Wir haben schon 10 Minuten rumgeplänkelt. Das ist immer schön. Oh, Reen. You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we're about to leave. Huh? Did you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdallr this time. Well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Aber hier gibt's auch mal einen, mit dem man reden kann. Warte. Wo ist der Geschäftsmann, der hier immer saß? No, aber gut, wir haben unsere Freunde. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun, I guess. Don't know if I can say about everyone though. Things don't seem too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. Aha, seems like this month's gonna be a struggle too. We'll get by somehow though, just focus on yourselves, don't worry about us. Will do, thanks Elliot. Ist jetzt schon das zweite Mal ohne Elliot. Werde ich das schaffen? Aren't you going to buy your tickets? No, I'm hungry. Okay, was auch immer das eine mit dem anderen zu tun hat. Just leave Group B to me. Yeah, no, I was kind of a pain in the ass before, and I caused everyone a lot of trouble. So I wanted to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just so long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as your class vice president. Now, see here. Who went and made you the boss? Easy there, Mahcias. I trust you to take care of things. Du kannst das, ich glaube, ich vertraue dir. Dafür habe ich dich auch ausgewählt, Patrick zu vermöbeln. Ach, das war immer noch so schön. We also received pack lunch from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of our household maid, Elisa. Right. Well, at least with Sharon, you can expect quality. It's a map of the Eastern Railway Network. Aber Nord ist da gar nicht drauf. Oder? Ist ja irgendwo... Ich dachte irgendwie an Roer vorbei. Naja, irgendwie finden wir das schon. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the North Islands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdallr, then in Roer, right? Correct. From Roer, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Roer. Oh, that won't be a problem then. Did you want it in right now? Certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Roer. We'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Und wieder Zugfahren. Das heißt, ich kann wieder Karten spielen. Und dann kann ich wieder verlieren. Passenger service bound from Heimdallr now arriving on platform 2. We ask all the passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what I can do to draw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be waving each other flower crowns when they get back, okay? Right, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Oh, die Kerle routen. Die haben alle Mitleid mit Mahcias, sogar Jusis. Fee und Laura sitzen sich gegenüber. Das ist ein Anfang. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Lettuce and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in here too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. This tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she's also managed mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented though, which is why I can't work out with my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I wish she must have started working before sunrise to prepare all of this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. So, we're headed to Bryonia Islands this time. All I know about is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation on the corpse. The core. Corpse's core. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful in the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Oh, Fee. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt Fee's doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get her under her skin. Finden wir bestimmt auch noch raus. Nur nicht auf diesem Fieldtrip, weil sonst hätten wir ja nicht Truppe gekriegt. Es sei denn, Mahcias macht einen guten Job. Und wir erfahren es nach dem Fieldtrip. Heimdallr Central Station. The Mahcias. Da müssen wir jetzt umsteigen, gell? It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdallr Station is. I've heard it's said that it's not merely the largest station in Rabonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Dristor, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. It's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. Most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. Suppose you're right. Well, try and keep things from getting too dangerous at least. Schafft das, Jungs. Ich vertraue euch beiden. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Roer first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Fee, Laura, you both take care too. We'll see you all next week. Quite. Wer beobachtet uns? Oh. Warte. Ist das nicht Rins Sister? Elise, das ist unsere Little Sis. Aber wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe, hat Patrick ja Ren als adoptiert beleidigt, also ist sie nur Stepsis. Ja, dein Bro. Selbstverständlich hat die Noni-chan Crush. Oh hey, die kennen wir auch. Die hat uns gerettet. Die mit der Leila-Voice. Die hat uns in Celtic in dem Lunaris Nature Park gerettet. Logo. Und da sitzen wir wieder. Jungs bei Jungs, Mädels bei Mädels. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the North Highlands. The North Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Rivonia. To get there, we need to cross the Isengard Range. It's the mountain range to the north of Roer. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much, I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you will be in the North Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right off a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for the breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. That's true, horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Drychus first started building his army after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach Roer station by midday. After that we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in it for a long haul. Still, we won't get chances like this often, so let's try and make the most out of it. Können wir ja jetzt talken und Blade spielen. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Force, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? Well, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Roer since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot. if you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Roer. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember that it being a really nice place though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the house of high arms little mind, and the fool of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I bet he regretted it later. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Aw, sie lieben mich. Thanks, guys. That means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Emma. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the North Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Can only wonder what kinds of things they have us doing when we get there. Can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee's holding up though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. But I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Mahcias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Ja, aber wenn wir in One Piece zurückkommen, dann brauchen wir noch 2000 Episoden mehr. Horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from North are in a class all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I can't see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Badooks. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. So it'll be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he's really into this. And last but not least, Gaius. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. Happy to be headed home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Torth anyway? About a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up the north. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. Strangely adamant that my skill with a spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's, guess he was right. I see why Imperial General might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection between Nord and Erebonia goes. Indeed. Dann nochmal mit allen einmal talken. Anyway, let's get in and out of Roer Station as quickly as we can. We need to find that freight train. We're taking the rest of the way to Nord as soon as we get there. What is it that makes Fee and Laura regard each other so coldly? Just hope maybe they'll find something during the field study that helps patch things up between them. Ever since the Orbital Revolution, the Imperial Army has become more and more reliant on machines. But even in spite of that, the horses of Nord are still highly praised across the whole of the Empire. The Highlands may not be within Erebonia's borders, but the intertwining of our histories goes back centuries. I'm truly grateful to the guidance of the winds allowing me to receive that recommendation when I did. After all, if I hadn't, I might never have met you all of you. My life would be less of it for it. Das ist schön gesagt. Genauso schön gesagt, wie dass wir die Folge jetzt für heute beenden. Nächstes Mal werden wir dann Blade spielen, noch mit allen, und uns dann für die weitere Reise begeben. Bis dahin, Kinder, bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen. Macht's gut. Bleibt schon alle. Ich werde genießen, legen wir diesen reinhauen. Bis dahin. Und tschüss.